Hello, hello, hello. Lisa Zimmer here today. Welcome. Let's see if my Zoom works today. See how everyone's doing. If you missed out on my presentation Monday night for skin information, skin health, skin care, and hair, let me know. Let me get on here. See where everybody's at today. All right. Hopefully you got the flash sale rose and free jasmine. Flash sale. It's working. Yay. This feature was broken for me for a little bit, so I'm very happy to be back in action. All right, so the flash sale sold out quickly. For those of you that are disappointed, lesson learned. Anytime we have a BOGO or a flash sale, you want to buy immediately. Excuse me. All right, because it's while supplies last, they set aside a certain number of flash sale items and BOGO items. It doesn't mean that the items are completely out of stock. So if you go in and order, you can still order rose and jasmine. They just sold out of the ones that they had set aside for the BOGOs and flash sales. So always move quickly, okay? So I want to talk about this little cutie pie today. This is the new doTERRA Breathe Stick. They changed the formula and the packaging. Love it. Hands down, love it. So Breathe Stick has essential oils in it for breathing better, pretty much. So I'm going to put some on my chest. I have a sports bra on here because I still have a little congestion. I think it's something blooming in this area that my body isn't used to because I don't feel sick and it's just been an annoying congestion. And I haven't had allergies in a long time. So why is it bothering me possibly? One, I'm new to the area this time of year, right? I always just travel back and forth. So it could be my body just adjusting. Two, I've done a very poor job lately of taking my lifelong vitality pack supplements, Terrazyme, PB Assist, and using Digestin. That's my daily keep the gut healthy because that's where allergies come from, is the gut, right? I used to be allergic to cats, dogs, ragweed, molds, any kind of animal, pretty much spring or fall. I had to keep the doors shut and the windows closed. I had asthma. So many things, right? I don't have any of that anymore, but I do have a little something going on and I don't know what's in the air. So Breathe Vapor Stick helps. The first time I used Breathe oil, I was actually having an asthma attack and I put Breathe oil in my hands, rubbed my hands together, made what we call the dough bong, and I inhaled it through my mouth into my lungs and it broke up the inflammation and the mucus, just like an emergency inhaler. And I was able to cough out the sputum and breathe clearly. That's how powerful doTERRA essential oils are for respiratory health, right? So Breathe Stick, new formula. I love the packaging. I love the formula. I like the oval shape. It's easier to hold. It's a little bit smaller. So I like that better for travel. And it's a more solid formula. So when it touches my skin, it doesn't melt all over and run like the old stick did. And it goes on more smoothly. Smells great as usual. It has the consistency of the deep blue stick that we've all fallen in love with. Right. So why do I keep putting it around my ears? Because this is where stuff collects for me when I don't feel my best. I get swollen back there. And so I'm doing that. And then when I'm done, I'll rub it all over my chest and the bottoms of my feet. So stock up on these little cutie pies. Breathe Stick. Love it, love it, love it. What's really cool with that is kids can use it too, right? They don't need help with that. They can just roll it on their chest themselves and help them feel empowered. Bruce says you're looking so radiant. Love from New Zealand. Thank you, darling. Yay. I feel radiant today. Life is very good. All right. We are going to talk about, hey, Debbie. Hey, Amanda. I'm going to look at that thing you sent, Amanda. All right. We are going to talk about what Nikki just posted. Remember, You want to read the comments. Read the comments, right? Um, Andrea says a little tip, roll it back down before putting the lid back on. Oh, okay. I only roll it up that high. So I don't know. I'll roll it back down now. God, it smells great. I love it. It's so cute. I absolutely love it. It's going to fit in my travel makeup bag so much better. And I don't know that it'll melt as easily or quickly as the old version. So I'm excited about that. All right, today we're going to talk about a very important topic, a little more discussion about skin. So I know I did my presentation Monday night. You can watch the replay by going to the post. Let me go see if I can find it. Find my post about my Monday night presentation on skin and hair. And let me tell you the link. All right, go to oils.link/seasons of wellness, and you click on recordings and click on the skin and hair with Lisa recording. So apparently it was very good. I'm getting rave reviews. So I'm going to do, if I can pull up my PowerPoint, I'm going to do a little bit of that presentation for you here today, just a little bit. All right, so I want to talk about skin more because one of my best friends just had basal cell removal on the arm and the forehead, very large size. So the first thing I want to say is get a second opinion. She was going to a dermatologist regularly, and they said both were fine, and they turned out to be cancer. Right. And so she went years with them growing. Get a second opinion. Right. Not a hard thing to do. This is something that we have to do. We have to do proactive healthcare. And this is something that is too important, right? My ex-father-in-law has a very large section of the top of his head removed from skin cancer twice. And so this is a very important topic to me. So get a second opinion and make sure that you take care of things safely. Right. So Diane just asked about itchy skin on women's sensitive parts. The doTERRA diaper rash cream, hands down. All right, back to skin. So I want to talk about scarring. So she has sutures here. And just got them. Okay, so what does she use? She makes a roller with 20 drops myrrh, helichrysum, copaiba, and frankincense. All right, healthy inflammatory, healthy skin repair, healthy circulation to keep the wound area blood flowing well so it heals more quickly. And I just lost it. And to keep the area clean from risk of post-operative infections. All right. We do not put the oils on the fresh new sutures. You do not take the bandage off. Follow your physician's guidance. All right. What we do is we put oils around a bandaged area and around the sutures until the wound is completely closed. So you would just roll around the area 3, 4, 5 times a day. It's not about getting a lot of oil on the area that has been that's had stitches or staples, right? Or glued or whatever. It's not about getting a lot of oil on at one time. It's about getting a small amount on repetitively, right? So a roller with 20 drops, frankincense, myrrh, helichrysum, copaiba, topped with fractionated coconut oil, or better yet, jojoba oil. Make sure you use doTERRA essential oil or doTERRA fractionated coconut oil in situations like this so that you're getting the cleanest quality. A lot of times we'll buy cheap fractionated coconut oil on Amazon for rollers for the bottoms of our feet, for maintaining, right? But if I'm going to have an open wound on anywhere on my body and use my roller around it or on it, I want to make sure it's doTERRA fractionated coconut oil. I also encourage you to buy those because you can get them free with points. Order the pump, and then when they're empty, you can turn them into a great diffuser blend where you just pump it right into your diffuser. You can make body oils with your oils. I recycle those. You'll see some videos coming out. I post about it often, but I'm making some video tips on how to recycle the doTERRA fractionated coconut oil bottle with the pump. All right. So they make great recycled options. Okay. Now, what's really cool, if you absolutely and positively do not like making your own rollers and you want things pre-made, we now have all of those oils in pre-made rollers: frankincense, myrrh, helichrysum, and copaiba. These four are also great to apply all over your face, throat, and chest on a daily basis. Okay, for anti-aging benefits, collagen boosting, discolorations, and keeping your skin healthy. Right, those are oils that I use on my face. Now let's talk about Immortelle. You can also use Immortelle around a scar. And then again, once the wound is closed, you can use the essential oils on the scar itself. Okay. Immortelle has frankincense, sandalwood, lavender, myrrh, helichrysum, and rose. So again, you could add sandalwood, lavender, and rose to that roller, but I know for a fact she uses myrrh, copaiba, helichrysum, and frankincense, 20 drops each in her skin repairing and scarring oil. Right? If you like a pre-made roller, Immortelle. Or you can buy the new pre-made rollers. We now have myrrh. If you make your own, just be aware, myrrh is challenging. Myrrh is, I think it's, is it high viscosity? I can't remember what the word is, but when it hits oxygen, it crystallizes very quickly. So I mostly use myrrh in the roller now because I have a hard time getting my myrrh back open once I've used it. So you can use, even in your pre-made roller, or even in the roller that you make yourself, if you don't buy regular myrrh anymore, you can pop the top off of your myrrh roller and pipe that out, like 40 drops of the roller, because it has the coconut oil in it already, and put that in your pre-made or in your own custom-made roller. Right. Or you can just make your roller with frank, helichrysum, copaiba, and then roll the pre-made myrrh roller around it. It's all about problem solving, right? All about problem solving, right? And excellent question, Haru. I also brought out CorrectX. So absolutely. And the reason CorrectX is so fantastic for wounds and scarring, I put it directly on wounds, is it's frankincense, helichrysum, cedarwood, lavender, and tea tree. Okay, this is incredible for scarring, wounds, an under eye cream, a chapstick. So many awesome uses for this super inexpensive beauty. It's all about everything's cuter when it's little, aren't they? I love that. All right. So the new Breathe Stick and CorrectX, awesome, cute little things. Plus, say you're having a not budget friendly month and you want to keep your rewards cart, right? And remember the rewards cart, the doTERRA Loyalty Rewards Program cart, LRP, you only have to buy one item a month minimum with a minimum of 1 PV. I think these are like 5 or 6 PV, right? Very inexpensive. If you're having a month where you're like, I need to cut back on my doTERRA this month, even though I don't want to, I get it. Happens to all of us. Breathe Stick is a great item to order, or CorrectX are great items to order to fulfill that one item a month for your rewards. You do not go backwards in your rewards. All right. So you can order those, and you won't earn rewards points on that order because it's below 50 PV. To earn your rewards points, the free money, you have to spend 50 PV. For example, I'm at 30% rewards. So when I spend 50 PV, I get $50 or I get $15 back, right? So I'm trying to help everyone understand our rewards program better because our rewards program is amazing and we have very few rules, right? And you earn lots of money back. I spend a minimum of 125 PV a month. This month, 200 PV, so I can get free digestin soft gels and free digestin oil. So I'm getting $60+ back and free shipping. Okay. So that's why we stay in the rewards program. Even if you buy one small item a month, buy a toothpaste, then buy a shampoo, then buy a conditioner, then buy a face cream, then buy a breeze stick and a Correctex. Like go through the things that you want to use on a daily basis. And if you're on a budget, pick one of those items each month so you can stay in the rewards program. Don't ever cancel it. That's a terrible idea. You start over at 10% rewards and have to work back up to 30% rewards. So never cancel your doTERRA LRP card, right? Linda's been getting 30% back for years. Me too. I think I've been getting 30% back now. It'll be like 8 years next month. So Patty, dark spot suggestions, Immortelle. And then let's go to our book in the integumentary, I still don't know how to say that word, section, integumentary section, which is for skin, hair, and nails. And let's see, let's look up dark spots specifically and go from there. All right. Let me look here. So this is how much information there is just for hair, skin, and I think that's just skin. That's just skin. All right. So huge, huge, huge information. All right. So let's go with discoloration. Okay. Bergamot, which is phototoxic, not just photosensitive. Myrna, here's my book, The Essential Life book from oillife.com, 8th edition. That's my favorite. All right, so discoloration. Bergamot is amazing, but remember it's phototoxic, not just photosensitive, which means if you put it all over your face and go out in the sun, you will get severe scarring burns. Bergamot is an oil you need to be very careful with, all right? But it is fantastic for skin discolorations. Bergamot, sandalwood, vetiver, Immortelle, DDR Prime, Whisper, and Zendocrine. It even goes so far as to mention vitiligo for that. All right, let's look at just reading. Top oils for scarring: cypress, increases circulation. Frankincense, geranium, helichrysum, lavender, magnolia, neroli, rose. Those three, magnolia, neroli, rose, actually Immortelle, vetiver, all come in pre-made rollers now. Sandalwood, yarrow palm, vetiver, Immortelle. So most of those come in pre-made rollers if you don't like to make your own. All right, let's look at other skin discoloration tips. There's a lot on here, folks. Looks like I may have read the ones. Here we go. Ready? Grab a pen and paper. This is a long list for aging and age spots. Okay. Basil, copaiba, coriander. The reason I like that is I never remember to use coriander. There's a great article from Scott A. Johnson. Go check him out. He is not with doTERRA. He is unaffiliated with anyone. Did great post on coriander and how amazing it is for the skin. And coriander is an oil that I forgot to use, period. Right. So basil, copaiba, coriander, fennel, and hopefully most of you got fennel free. Mine just came. We're going to talk about that in a minute, but fennel was free this month when you spent 125 PV in your LRP rewards card. So basil, copaiba, coriander, fennel, frankincense, which you got free in December, right? See how good we are at giving away free? Geranium, guaiac wood, I still don't know how to say it, helichrysum, lavender, lemon, lime, magnolia, myrrh, neroli, petitgrain, Roman chamomile, rose, sandalwood, spikenard, tangerine, vanilla, vetiver, yarrow palm, DDR prime, immortelle, and whisper. All right, so one of my favorite things to do so that I don't have to think and I'm making good use of all my oils is to make a dropper bottle. And now you're going to see exactly how I do it when I use my book. All right, I don't overthink it. I grab a 15 milliliter dropper bottle that I order super cheap off of Amazon. And for aging and age spots, because I went out in the sun last week and did not wear sunscreen, I'm very disappointed in myself. And so I've got some skin discolorations coming back, like freckles, but I want to make sure that it's not any more than that. So I'm going to make an aging age spots face roller or face dropper bottle. And I'm going to do all of the pure straight oils that do not come in a roller. Let me count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, I like to end up with about 150 drops of essential oils in my dropper bottles, 150 to 200. There's a total of about 300 drops in there, so 150 to 200. I am not going to do the citrus oils because I live in Florida and I cannot plan when I'm going to be exposed to the sun. And citrus oils will burn my face if I go out into the sun. So I'll do basil, copaiba, coriander, fennel, frankincense, geranium, guaiac wood, helichrysum, lavender. I'm going to skip lemon and lime. I will use the oils that only come in a roller and I will pipette them out of my roller and put them in my dropper bottle. So I will do magnolia, myrrh, neroli, petitgrain, Roman chamomile, rose, sandalwood, spikenard. I will skip tangerine. I will use vanilla, vetiver. I have to skip yarrow palm because yarrow palm causes depression in me because of some past experiences I haven't dealt with yet. 99% of the people have absolutely no issues with using yarrow palm. I have to leave that one out. DDR prime, immortelle, and whisper. I will skip DDR prime. It goes on the bottoms of my feet in another roller every day, and it has orange in it. So I do not want it on my face for the risk of the photosensitivity. So I will take roughly 10 drops of all of those oils and put them in a 15 milliliter dropper bottle and top it off with jojoba oil, Jojoba. Just order a good quality jojoba oil, organic, off of Amazon. I can post a link for you. I will put a dropper full in my hand and rub it all over my face and work on getting these freckly discolorations that came back last week when I went in the pool with no sunscreen on. Sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen. All right, be sure to check out Scott Johnson's page. He is amazing, absolutely amazing. All right, so we talked about scarring, age spots. What else do you want to know about skin? Ask away. Let's talk about bags under the eyes. Let's make a bags under the eyes roller. Okay. I would do 1, 2, 3. I would do I don't want to use citrus oils. So I would do 10 drops of, this is for bags under the eyes, cedarwood, frankincense, helichrysum, juniper berry, lavender. If you're in an area where you feel confident putting citrus oils on your skin, do add lemon and lime. I'm going to skip those. Add Roman chamomile, sandalwood, immortelle, serenity, and then zendocrine. I'll probably skip the zendocrine because I put that all over my liver and on the bottoms of my feet every day already. right? So bags under the eyes. I also know cypress. Valerie just added that, right? So bags under the eyes, a lot of times, bags under the eyes can be a result of a histamine response in your body. I learned that when I had my eye surgery disaster. I had huge fluid filled bags under my eyes for like a year and a half. And it turned out when I worked with a naturopath and they did my blood work, I had extremely high histamines. So, like an allergic reaction. I was eating all of the wrong foods. I was eating bananas, spinach, avocados. I was eating all these foods that I thought were healthy to reduce inflammation in my body from my messed up eye surgery that was torturing me and I couldn't see for over a year. Um, what I was doing, my body was reacting and I was having histamine reactions to that, and it was causing fluid filled bags under my eyes. And as you can see, I don't have that anymore, right? And one nice part about my eye surgery is my eyes are a lighter blue now, which is I like better. But we always got to take the bad with the good, right? I don't have oil number 8. Could you talk about skin and guaiac and other uses? Absolutely. Let's talk about that. Oil Life sells this book, oillife.com. Let's talk about guaiac wood because it is new oil and I don't know its benefits off the top of my head. So let's talk about it. Wow, lots of benefits. Super cool. It comes from this tree. See how the inside of the tree is blue? So what do you already know about that? What do you already know about that? Anything blue is extremely healing. Blue tansy. Balance oil has blue tansy in it. Yarrow palm, blackwood. All right, top uses: elevated spirituality and enlightenment, expansiveness and learning, blackwood. Distress, restlessness, fatigue, nervous tension, headaches, exhaustion, anything allergy related, lymphatic and respiratory, anything pain related, circulation, wound healing. Ooh, so that would be a good one to add to the wound healing and scarring roller. 20 drops guaiacwood. So you could do frank, myrrh, helichrysum, copaiba, guaiacwood. Right now, you know why we do these videos live and why I read from the book live. Okay, we learn something new every time. Anything nerve related, pain, damage, degeneration, etc. Emotionally, guaiacwood helps with grief, comfort, relaxation, and tranquility. It's good for anything skin, digestive, nervous system, lymphatic system, respiratory system. Kind of reminds me of frankincense in its all around goodness here. Emotionally, it helps you to go from feeling deficient to resourceful. Okay. Make sure and put Spanish sage on your wish list for next month. I believe it comes out next month. It is one of my most favorite oils of all time. Make sure you also have super mint. Super mint is available now. I put super mint in my bubble diffusers throughout the whole house, and it has stayed there since I was able to order multiple super mints, right? And then, of course, blackwood, because we just went over those health benefits. It is a very powerful oil, right? Great question, Diane. Valerie says, what do you think about jasmine roller on your face? 100% jasmine roller on your face. That is the second oil that I cannot use. Jasmine makes me cry. And so this is why when people ask, oh, is there an oil I could be allergic to or an oil I shouldn't use? Or everyone responds differently, right? And so pay attention to your body. If you start using a new oil and things start popping into your head like you are not enough, you suck, you should be doing better, you're not making enough money, you're not helping enough people, you're not a good enough mom, any of those negative thought patterns come back into your brain that you have remedied with your healthy doTERRA lifestyle, it could be a response to one of the essential oils. There's always a resolution. For example, working through those with therapy and taking a lot of essential oils citrus oils internally for cleansing, right? But I am not at a place in my life where I can slow down long enough to work through the yarrow palm and the jasmine results for me. Okay. So jasmine is incredible for the skin. Let's talk about the emotional benefits of both of those oils. I know why I can't use jasmine, and you'll know as soon as I read it. But let's look at yarrow palm too. So, rose and jasmine, amazing for the skin. So, I talk about this all the time. So, my go tos that are on my bathroom counter for my face and also go up and down my forearms. And it got rid of actinic keratosis, one of those spots that looks like a wart, but it's not, it's precancerous, not urgent. Rose, neroli, magnolia. Those are the three biggies: rose, magnolia, neroli. And then also you'll find me using immortelle, frankincense, copaiba, myrrh, vetiver, helichrysum, anything that's come out in a pre-made roller now on my face. Okay, and I alternate. But without fail, rose, neroli, magnolia up and down my forearms. The rest of you, add jasmine. All right. All right, let's talk about jasmine. Talk about it first. Just get it off my plate. All right, jasmine is the oil for sexual purity and balance. Jasmine nurtures healthy sexuality and helps to balance sexual forces. It may also arouse dormant passions, assisting individuals to regain interest in the sexual experience. Jasmine cultivates positive experiences within intimate relationships by encouraging the purification of unhealthy sexual intentions and motivations. It asks individuals to honor and respect themselves and others. And I may be at a point with my therapy that I can reintroduce jasmine, right? I'll find out, try it. If I still have the negative, crying, sad feelings simultaneous with jasmine, then I know it's an oil I'm not ready to use yet. Jasmine encourages the release of sexual suppression or resistance due to traumatic experiences. Now we know why I can't use jasmine. Through its gentle, purifying nature, jasmine brings forward unresolved sexual experiences and facilitates the healing process, right? During that process, I'm just not ready to have the sad feelings yet. Traumatic experiences can distort one's relationship with sexuality. Jasmine can assist both kinds of common compensation: those who fear, repel, or resist the sexual experience, as well as those who obsess over or are fixated on sexuality. It is balancing for individuals who use sex to fill a desperate need for love and approval, as well as individuals who resist sexual intimacy. Jasmine supports the resolution of sexual issues, encourages safety within intimate relationships, and invites only the purest intentions to the sexual experience. Negative emotions, jasmine helps overcome unresolved sexual issues, sexual repression, and sexual fixation. Positive properties, it helps to promote healthy sexuality, pure intentions, innocence, healing, self-acceptance, intimacy, trust, and safety. Goes well with cinnamon and neroli as companion oils. Roll it over the sacral chakra, the lower stomach, lower back, and behind ears, and inhale. For the skin repairing, apply it topically all over the face, right? So jasmine, jasmine, jasmine. Julie says the yarrow palm capsules make her angry, but she's okay with the oil. Fantastic. I love that you did not give up on yarrow palm when you had an experience that was not what you wanted. All right. This is where we need to be self-aware and pay attention to the health of our bodies. Right. Let's talk about yarrow palm next, because remember, yarrow palm causes sad feelings in me. All right. Yarrow palm is the oil for energetic safety. Yarrow is a conduit for light and creates feelings of emotional and energetic safety. It serves as an oil of protection by shielding individuals from negative influences that drain energy and strength. These influences may be from other individuals, world events, as well as unseen spiritual forces that may be at play in their lives. In this way, yarrow has the ability to dispel feelings of darkness that can overshadow individuals with anxiousness, worry, and fear. Yarrow can also help harmonize one's energy system following crisis or trauma. Its regenerative properties assist in balancing chemistry, purifying stagnant chi, and increasing receptivity to positive influences. Regardless of the negative energy or incident, yarrow can help an individual feel more protected, strengthened, and rejuvenated. So during this journey, sometimes, right, we have to deal with the trauma um, that we want to use these oils to overcome. And the challenge for me is the first step, which is dealing with the trauma. So I'm on hold with jasmine and yarrow palm until I get further along in my healthy therapy training. All right, yarrow is also extremely helpful in discerning light from dark. It encourages opening to love and connection when an individual has become too closed, protected, or fearful. Yarrow reassures that the divine is near, is upholding all things, and desires our safety and protection on our journey through life. Combining yarrow with the pomegranate, is the pomegranate's in there, adds a layer of depth and complexity that amplifies the emotional properties of yarrow palm. Pomegranate has long been revered as a sacred plant by many cultures, symbolizing humanity's central beliefs and ideals about life, death, learning, wisdom, and fruitfulness. Pomegranate brings in an added spiritual element that marries with yarrow beautifully. Negative emotions that yarrow palm helps you to overcome: feeling unsafe, unclear, unprotected, fearful, energetically weakened, attacked, weak boundaries, in crisis, overwhelmed, and scattered. Reading this in the past would have burst me into tears. Now my eyes are only getting a little damp, so we are making progress. Positive properties: yarrow palm helps you to feel protected, discerning, have strong boundaries, to feel safe, assisted, open, centered, clear, the ability to relax and receive, extremely difficult for me, balance and peace. Not oils, but the feelings of. Companion oils for yarrow palm: tea tree, frankincense, on guard, terra shield, and melissa for energetic safety. Do you know one of the best oils you can use to repel unhealthy people, toxic people, to have healthy boundaries? Any guesses? Let's do a giveaway. Whoever guesses what oil I'm thinking of, that is the best and most illogical oil, the first person that shows up on my side of the screen to guess what oil is good for healthy boundaries and repelling negative people, the first person to guess it is going to win a free anti-aging eye cream. Right? There are a number of oils, but I want the one that I'm speaking of. It is repels negativity and toxicity, and is not what you would think of. We think of it for something completely different. We think of it, yay, Jennifer Beth. I got a screenshot just to prove that she was the first one to answer it on my side. Terra Shield. Terra Shield is great for feelings of anxiousness and for repelling negative people. The one that we all know of most commonly, that is not the winning answer, but it is true, right? For setting healthy boundaries. And Emily Wright uses this every single day up on the meridian, I believe, on her forearms and over her heart. And it's tea tree. So those of you that guessed that, that is Emily Wright's favorite. The one I was thinking of that is most illogical is Terra Shield, our bug repellent spray blend. And using that on your body, I would add peppermint to make it smell better. I don't love the smell because it smells like citronella, right? Great for repelling negative energy, negative people, toxic people, right? So Jennifer Beth send me a PM, babe, with your shipping address, and I will send you a free doTERRA anti-aging eye cream. All right, we got to get everybody on the anti-aging eye cream, folks. That is where your age shows around the eyes, around the mouth, the throat, and the tops of the hands. All right, so get that anti-aging eye cream going. And for the rest of you that can use Yarrow Palm, great. Get Yarrow Palm all over the face and throat and chest and the tops of your hands. All right. Jennifer's told people to use Terra Shield for that. That's how she knew. So congrats to those of you that guessed tea tree on knowing your oils, but I was thinking of the Terra Shield. So Jennifer Beth is the winner of the anti-aging eye cream today. So important to try and hop on live, but if you can't do it, you can always watch my replays. I don't know if I introduced myself. I was just so excited that my Zoom was working again. I am Lisa Zimmer. I'm a doTERRA Blue Diamond. What that means is I've helped thousands of people learn how to use these oils for their health and wellness, for proactive healthcare. We want to learn to change our mindset for our health from reactive healthcare to proactive healthcare. Reactive healthcare is the old Lisa Zimmer. She took 13 prescriptions for allergies, asthma, eczema, anxiety, depression, IBS, skin issues, you name it, right? Phloem, nasal sprays, chronic sinusitis, 4 sinus infections a year, you name it, right? That was reactive healthcare. Was not taking care of my body to get it back in balance so that my body could manage situations on its own well. I popped pills and I stayed sick, right? I've been prescription free for coming up on 9 years. 9 years. I was on prescriptions from the time I was a small child until I was 42 years old. And at that time, I was on 13 prescriptions for being an average healthy American. Okay. Proactive healthcare. I take lifelong vitality supplements with oils in them. You can name any supplement you want. It is not going to be superior to my supplements filled with antioxidant essential oils. All right. PB Assist prebiotic and probiotic for digestive health. Digestive enzymes, Terrazyme for so many things I can't even list. I have an amazing video on YouTube about Terrazyme. Check it out. The entire video is on that one product and all the health benefits it holds. I use DigestZen, DDR, and Arborvita in a roller every day. I should 20 drops each on the bottoms of the feet. Right? What else do I do? I use rose, magnolia, neroli up and down the forearms, all over the face. I use hydrating cream on my face. I use doTERRA hair care, skin care, body care to keep the toxins out of my body. So my body doesn't have to work as hard, right? I use these items proactively, regardless of the condition of my body. Then when I am exposed to something, I either don't react or I react less severely because my body is in a state of homeostasis, it is in balance, and it can handle things much better, right? Read the comments. Right, Francis says, would you give turmeric to someone taking blood thinners? I'm only going to leave that question up to their physician, right? So my mom uses turmeric and is on blood thinners, but that is a question that that person needs to ask their healthcare professional, right? Love it. We're going to wrap up. I hope you enjoyed today. Jennifer Beth, congrats on winning anti-aging eye cream. Make sure you order the skin health oils. That's also a great proactive healthcare option to keep, especially where I am in Florida, to keep this constant sun damaged skin healthier. All right. I do go to the dermatologist every year. I may bump it up to 6 months here. We'll see what insurance covers with my new insurance. Thank you so much to everyone that responded with the health insurance options for me as an entrepreneur. Um, Turns out the gentleman that reached out to me, thanks to all of you tagging your friends, his name is Nick Norris, and he is in Punta Gorda. And I'm very excited to say that he is helping me with my insurance situation, and we'll see if it's any better. All right. I hope you guys have a great day. Lisa Zimmer, doTERRA Blue Diamond. Appreciate you joining me today and learning how to be proactive with your healthcare. And I look forward to seeing you here every Thursday at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, noon Central. Been doing this since January of 2017, since Facebook came out with Facebook Live, and I will continue to do this until I can't do it anymore. I'm here to help you learn how to use these products to improve your health. I want to get these oils in every home, whether you're on my team or someone else's team. I don't care. Tell your friends, your family, your loved ones, anyone you see about doTERRA essential oils. Don't be embarrassed. Don't hold back. You never know who needs your help and why. When you run into people and you think you can help them with your essential oils, you should think that about everyone. I want you to remember me. In 2011, I took an antibiotic for a sinus infection, and within 5 days, I was in a wheelchair with brain damage and couldn't move my arms or legs. I suffered unnecessarily for 1,000 days, and I begged Jesus to take me home every night during that time period to relinquish my pain. How I wish someone in doTERRA would have found me at any time during those 1,000 days and had the bravery to say, why don't you try some of these essential oils? I think they might help you. Pretend that every person you meet has a battle going on inside of them, physically or emotionally, because it's true, and share your oils with them. Have a great day. Happy oiling.